Good morning, welcome to our gentle exercise class. Just encouraging us all to move more. My friend, I'm just going to sort my hair out. Sorry, I've just jumped out of the shower after some classes before this one. So my friends, this morning's class, we are going to look at exercises to aid our muscles strength-wise and flexibility-wise to get up and off the floor. Okay, so to get up and down off the floor, we want to really keep that skill and keep those muscles strong that help us to do that. Okay, so that's what we're going to work on today. A lot of it's going to be seated, so some of it's standing, but not much. A little bit we're going to use the chair and practice that getting up and down sort of movement. But grab your chair, just grab your chair. Let me know, guys, if you don't like the music, if it's too funky or too whatever, always just let me know. Excuse me, Fernie. You're not done it. Just move up a little bit because I want to sit there. Just move over here, please, sweetheart. She's like, no, I'm not moving, Mum. I'm not moving. We'll just leave her there for a little minute. All right, my friends, let me just check that chair's there in the right place. I'm just going to bob this down just a teeny weeny bit. All right, so welcome. I hope you can do this live or do it on catch up. All right, my name is Mary Parkinson and I'm working in conjunction with Rethinking Pain. So associated with Keighley Healthy Living Network, and I'm just going to bring you a half an hour nice gentle exercise class to help us strengthen. So what muscles do we use when we get up and down off the floor? First off, we need to be flexible. All right, through the hips, okay, through the legs a little bit, through the shoulders. And then to get up and down off the floor, we use shoulder strength, we use tricep and bicep strength, so arm strength, a little bit of core strength, and strength through those legs to be able to push up through those legs. So let's make a start, lovely people. Have a little seat down on your chair. Excuse me, Fernie. Come on, darling, just a little bit. That's it, good girl. You can come here, Fern. Oh, she's going out now. She's like, no, keeps me out. That's it, I'm off. All right. Okay, my friends. So let's just start sitting nice and tall. Think about your posture on the chair. So when we're sitting watching the telly, we often sort of sit in a relaxed position, don't we? And we sort of slouch and we lean, and which is okay when we're watching telly, okay? But when you're driving or sitting at a desk, and it's going to be for long periods of time, all right, you want to really think about your posture. So try and always have your ankles underneath your knees, all right? And then try and have this pelvis in neutral. So we don't want to sort of be slumped. We want to sit up tall. Just come back exactly where she was before. And engage your tummy muscles, all right? So push your ribs down towards your pelvis and just draw your belly button gently towards your spine. And we just want to sit nice and tall. So we're using these core muscles to sit up, but our back is in that nice neutral, natural position. So it's not extended and it's not flexed. It's just in that nice and neutral position. And our shoulders are back and down. I'm going to start our timer, and we're going to do each exercise for 40 seconds today with a nice little 20 seconds rest, okay? So we're going to make a start just with loosening up these shoulders, okay? So just sit in that nice position that we talked about and just give some nice shoulder rolls. Just lift your shoulders up towards your ears, squeeze your shoulder blades together and then drive them down. So you can just let your hands rest on your thighs, and as your shoulders move, just try and relax your arms, so don't use your arms. Or you can just let those arms hang and just roll back and down. Opening up your chest, squeezing the shoulder blades together. I'll be taking that nice shoulder roll. Super. All right, the next movement we're going to do is just to get that back moving a little bit. So we've done this one lots before. We're going to sit tall, and we're just going to take that nice little flexion and extension through the back. So start, you might find it easy with your bottom on the edge of the chair, or you can still do it into the centre. So think about tucking your pubic bone to your belly button, tuck your chin to the chest, and then lift your chest and tilt your pelvis forwards and look up. So look down towards your belly button, tuck your chin right in, and then look up towards the ceiling. Get that nice movement through your spine. Now your back might feel a little stiff when you first start, but just get it moving. Finding that mobility should feel amazing. Good job. Okay, and then just come back up to sit up tall. So we're just moving this spine in all its directions of movements first. So we're giving a little bit of mobility, a little bit of warm up. So our spine moves forwards and backwards, which we've just done. Okay, and now we're going to do a lateral, a side movement. So just sit nice and tall and just bring one arm over the ear and then bring it back down. Now if bringing the arm over the head is too much, just sit down and have your arms by your sides. So easier, arms by your sides. Try and keep your shoulders back and down. Harder, we're going to bring that arm over your ear, reach over, and then come on up. That's it, so just take that nice reach, reaching it on over. Feeling that nice stretch, whether the arms over or down through your waist. So make sure you could feel those ribs coming down towards the top of the pelvis, so we're shortening up there and lengthening on the other side. Okay, so we've done lateral flexion. The other thing our spine does is it rotates. So now we're going to rotate it. Okay, so again, sit up tall, because if we sit tall, we create room in between the vertebrae. Arm comes forward, and now just take one arm back, look over your shoulder, come to the centre. So imagine yourself drawing a bow and arrow. Now try not to let the back of the chair get in the way of your elbow. Yeah, if it does, just move around so that you can keep those shoulders down as we create that nice twist. Alright, again thinking about ankles under knees, sitting nice and tall, taking that nice rotation. Love it, and then just relax down. Okay, we're going to start to warm up these legs. Okay, so what I want you to do, now if it helps you, you can hold onto the chair here. So your arms are going to give you a little bit of support for these legs. Okay, if you need it, if you can, just have your hands at your heart center. All we're going to do is we're going to take a heel dig and then a knee lift. Okay, a heel dig and then a knee lift. Now as we lift the knee, try not to let your pelvis rock back. So you're using your tummy muscles to lift that knee up and stay sat up tall. So what we're not doing is when we lift the knee, we're not sort of rounding and bringing the chest down. We're staying up tall, tummy on, and you can feel it work your tummy much more there. Yeah? So imagine your abdominals like a corset, which is what it is really, nature's natural corset, supporting the spine. Lovely. Okay, we're staying with these legs. We're going to straighten up, alternate legs. Again, if you need to hold on, you can hold on. Shoulders back and down, feel nice and tall. All we're going to do is we're going to lift one leg straight up and then we're going to bring it down. Okay, so sit tall. Now when you lift your leg, I want you to really straighten it, lift it, and then feel it engage right above the top of the knee there. So we're getting deep into these quad muscles, yeah? And it's this muscle, we want this last little bit of it there to really flex your foot. Again, try and sit tall. Now if it's a bit much to sit tall, you can always use the back of the chair to help you a little bit. So you could push your bottom right back, but try and sit tall. Try not to sort of round flex through the lower back. Lovely, good job. Okay, take a little rest. So just move your body however that feels good for you. Just a little flexion and extension through your back or whatever feels good really. Okay, nice little shoulder roll. This time we're going to hold the leg up for a little bit longer and we're going to circle the ankle round. So lift your leg up and then circle your ankle round one way and then the other way and then place it down. So lift it up, circle it one way and then the other way and then place it down. So really sit up tall. Nice ankle mobility. So if our ankles are very stiff, it really has a big effect on the whole of our body. Yeah, on our back, on our hips, on our legs. So it's really good just to keep them moving, keep them nice and mobile. Lovely, lifting up that leg as high as you can. Good job, and then placing it down. Okay, we're going to start to come to standing a little bit, okay? So, we're going to have the feet down, feet forward. We're going to just bring our weight forward. So we're going to take that little rock forwards and push through those legs. So you can use your hands if you need to. We're just going to weight forward, stand up, and then weight back, and then sit down. Okay, so that's it. So you can use the hands on the chair or not. Just make sure you know where that chair is. Alright, if you're not using your hands to find it, just rock forward, press through the heels, and then bring it on down. Good job. Press it forwards, and then bring it on down. Lovely. Take that nice big lean up, and that lean down. Superb. Lovely. Good job. Good job. Okay, we're going to stay seated, and we're going to just work the backs of our arms a little bit. Okay. Now, we're going to start simply, elbows up, and we're just going to straighten out the arms and then bring them in. Okay, but keep your elbows up. Try not to let them drop down. Try and keep them up, straighten out. Take your little finger right back and then bring it in. So take it right back and then bring it in. So let's give a little pulse. 1, 2, and then bring it in. Elbows up. 1, 2, and then bring it in. So feel the back of your arms. We're just warming them up really here, because our next exercise, we're going to use them more. Good, shoulders down. 1, 2, and then bring it in. 1, 2, bring it in. 1, 2. Lovely. 1, 2. Here's Ferdy, she's come back. Her favourite little spot. Lovely. Alright, bring those hands down. Now, we're going to think about opening up the hip a little bit, but we're going to use the side of the chair. So I want you to sit on the edge of your chair, okay, but sit tall. You can hold the back of it if you want to, alright? And we're just going to take one leg behind us. So make sure you're on the back of the chair. You're just going to take it behind, pause, and then bring it back in. So you can hold onto the chair if you need to. Just take it behind, push forward through your hip, and then bring it back in. Now just make sure you feel stable on your chair. You don't feel like your chair is going to rock, obviously. And then bring it back in. Good job. Take it back, guys. Push forward through the hip. Perfect. Goes without saying. Always make sure the place around you is nice and safe. Good job. Lovely. Alright, let's scoot it on around and we're going to try the other side. So, can you feel how it opens up the front of the hip here? Yeah, so you're stretching it and then you're using it to bring it back in. Alright, so sit on the edge of your seat, take the leg back, pause and push forward through the hip and then bring it back in. Now if it's too much, you just take it to where you can, okay? You just take it to where you can. If you think about it, when we get up and down off the floor, we do this movement, okay? We do this movement. One leg is back and we have to lift it up. Yeah? One leg is back and then we have to lift it up. And take it directly back. Yeah? Try not to twist your knee or don't twist your knee. Lovely. Good job. Okay. We're going to work the back of the arms a little bit more now, like I said before. So we're going to have our hands on the edge of the chair, hands facing forwards. Bottom, just off the chair. I'm just going to scoot my chair around to show you this way. So you don't need to move your chair. So hands forward. You're going to bring your weight forward off the chair. Bend the elbows and then bring your bottom back on. So bring your weight forward, tummy on, elbows bend, push through those arms and come on up. Now if that's too much, just do a little bit, alright? Just a little bit. If you think, oh no, I can't bend, that's okay, just wait there through the arms and the shoulders. But if you can, bend the elbows. Now keep those elbows narrow, push through those arms. Now make sure we're bending at the elbow and we're not just thrusting those hips up and down. Lovely, good job. Okay, my friends, we're going to come on up now and we're going to start to use the chair more. Okay, so just come on up, make sure your chair is solid and sturdy. Alright, so roll your shoulders back and down. So getting up and off the floor does require a bit of weight bearing through the wrists and the shoulders. Okay, so just hinge at the hips, bend your knees, place those hands down, and then come back on up. Okay, hinge at the hips, bend your knees, place your hands on the side of the chair, and then come on up. Good job. Hinge the hips, bend the knees, hands on the side, and then drive it up. Good. Hinge at the hips. That's it. Superb. Hinge at the hips, bend your knees, and then bring it on up. Good. Nice and easy. Superb. Lovely. Okay, take a little breather. Remember, you always do what you can. If you need a rest at any point, just take a rest, okay? Totally up to you. You're doing well though, so keep going if you can. So this time, we're going to do that first movement, and then we're going to add on a leg coming back. So just hinge at the hips, bend your knees. Now take one leg back, and then bring it on in. Now just take one leg back, bend the knee, and then bring it in. Now if you can stay low here, stay low. If you need to stand up at any point, you can stand up. Okay? So you could take the leg back, bring it in, and then stand up. Okay? If that feels better for your back. Still working those legs. Okay? Keep the tummy on. Keep your spine nice and long so don't round through the upper back. Lovely. Woo. Come all the way up. Well done. Now we're going to stay on the same leg, okay? We're going to stay on the same leg. This time we're going to lower the knee to the floor, and then we're going to bring the foot back in, and then we're going to stand up nice and tall. Alright, so let's think about engaging the tummy, hinge at the hip, hands down. Step your leg back, bend the knee just like we did, rest it on the floor, and then lift it, bring it in, and then stand up. Same leg, okay? Hands down. Step it back, drop it down, lift it up, step it in, lift it up. Good. So now we're really working those legs. Yeah? We're not having to weight bear too much through the wrists and those arms, but a little bit. Right, if your knees are sore, okay, maybe just do one or two and then take a little rest. Just see how many you can do. Sorry, I got a little tickle there. Okay, we're going to start on the other side, okay? So same thing, let's hinge at the hips, bend the knees, step the other leg back, and then step it in. Now make sure those feet are hip distance apart. So when you step in, don't step the feet together, step with them hip distance apart. So you've still got a nice balance. Okay, step back, lower, and then bring it in. So we're not coming all the way to the floor, but we can really feel these leg muscles working, okay? Good job, and stand them up. Make sure it doesn't give you backache. Keep that those tummy muscles on, okay, all the time. Be mindful that you're not tucking your bum underneath you or sticking it out. We want it just nice and long in that neutral. Okay, we'll try on the same side that we've just done, but we'll lower the knee this time and then stand up. So hinge at the hips first, then the knees, take the leg back, bring it down to the floor, and then step it on up and stand up nice and tall. Hinge your hips, bend your knees, step the leg back, drop it down, bring it on in, and then stand up nice and tall. Hinge at your hips and knees. Amazing, guys, you're doing really well. Really working with it. Superb, good job, good job. Okay, this time we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to take both knees down, okay, and then we're just going to walk ourselves slightly back, okay, or we don't need to walk back at all, we can just hold it, alright, so hinge at the hips, bend your knees, take one foot back, drop the knee, and then bring the other knee in, okay, and then bring the same leg as you came forward, curl the back toes, step it in, and then come on up, okay, hinge, bend the knees, take the other leg back first this time, so that same movement, but this time we're bringing the knee back, and then we're bringing the same leg forward, curl that back toe to help us push up, and then stand up. Lovely. Just alternating sides, helping with our balance there. And then up, and then come on up. Lovely. Okay, now this time I'm going to come down, and we're just going to stay down on the floor. Okay, we're going to stay down. So we're going to come down to the floor using the chair. So hinge at your hips. Bend the knees, step one foot back, bend the knee down, bring it down. Now we're going to bring our hands down and just walk slightly back, okay? But then we are going to just bring our knees together, drop the hip, lower the elbow down, and if you can, just roll over onto your back, okay? Here. Now let's see if we can go the other way. So roll the same way if you can. Although I said let's see if we can go the other way. So here on the hip, now we have to push through those arms and the shoulders. Bring the knee up, okay? Walk it back in, and let's come back up. I'm going to try that again, but we'll roll the other side this time. Okay, so take a little rest. I'm just going to move my chair back a little bit so that you can still see. We do the same thing, okay? So hinge your hips back, tummy on. Bend your knees, take one foot back, lower the knee down, and the other, and then walk yourself slowly away, alright, and then just roll it down, and then roll over. Good job. Now then, let's roll the other way, so roll the other way, so here, knees together, bring your hands down, push up there, and then take that little twist, okay? Walk back towards the chair, hands on, one foot forward, curl the back toes, press through those legs, and coming up to standing nice and tall, pushing through those legs. Amazing. Well done, superb. My friends, we're going to sit back onto the chair. I hope that's been really helpful. If you find it very difficult to get up and off the floor, can I please encourage you to practice it? Now just sit tall, bring one arm across and then place it down. Even if you find it difficult, practice will make it easier for you. Okay, it absolutely will. It will build up your muscle strength and your flexibility. Okay. Because you use a lot of muscles to get up and down off the floor. Lovely. And let me know, guys, if you struggle with getting up and down off the floor. And in detail what it is that you sort of struggle with, that you find really difficult. Is it because your hips are really tight, or weakness in the shoulders and the arms? alright, which is quite often the case, especially for females, also for males, but more prevalent in females to have a weaker upper body. Okay, my friends, let's just come back to those shoulder rolls. Draw them down. Now take your head over to one side, come back to the centre, and then back to the other side. Back to the centre, tuck your chin in, turn to the centre, and then the other side, back to the centre. Good job. So just mobilise your neck, keeping that nice turn, keeping the shoulders facing forwards and that chest open. Amazing, good job, lovely. Okay, we're going to just have a little stretch out for the backs of the legs. So we're going to scoot our bottom towards the front. We're going to straighten out one leg. Hand is going to be on the bent knee, okay? What I want you to do is just lean forwards, bring your chest down, and then bring it back up. So as we lower the weight down, try and keep it over that straight leg, even though the hands are on the bent knee. And we'll feel that nice stretch down the back of our thigh. And just press it on up there. Just inhale, exhale, tummy on. Well done, super. Let's stay down there this time. Just for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bring it on up. Okay. I'm going to try it on the other side. Okay, so just walk through those heels a little bit. Come up onto the tippy toes. Get those heels moving. All right, last one. Last one from me is the straighten out that leg. Go good. Lean forward. And then come on up. Good job. Just breathe it in, breathe it out. Lovely. Good. So just come on down, bring your chest down. And then come on up. Press through those arms. Keep that tummy on. Superb. I've been on a holiday last week. We went to the Inner Hebrides. Don't know if you've ever been there. Let's stay down there. If you have, you'll know how beautiful it is. If you haven't, then if you ever get the chance to go, I encourage you to go. So Bernie was looked after by my friend. So just getting some extra cuddles. Well done. My friends, that is it. That is 30 minutes of exercise that you have done and you've nailed it. Very functional form of movement to help you get up and down the floor. Hope you enjoyed that. If you enjoyed it, then and you know somebody that struggles with this, then please share the video, send them a link to the group. Alright, you can share this on the group, or tag your friend in it, whatever, leave a comment. Well done. Superb, guys. If you want more videos like this, check out Moving Campaigns website. There's lots on there. There's little 5-minute snippets. I've got a series of 12 on there. There's some longer classes on there. Well done, everybody. I applaud you for moving more and feeling the benefit, both physically and mentally. Well done. Have a great day, everybody. Good job. Kathy, good morning. Good morning. Hope you enjoyed that. See you soon, guys. Well done, everybody.